guys, you liking it? And welcome, Mr. Bond. Do we see any bad guys? Was there any around? And also, oh, okay, I spent a long time with the filter as well to make myself look like I was on like nighttime on a boat. So hopefully that paid off. Thank you everyone. Hi, Michael, hi. The golden, I should, you know, I could put more effort in, couldn't I? Get an old violin and paint and like spray paint it gold. Next time, you know, because you obviously look for it, I see. Let me just look through these comments. Yes, you're up for a second James Bond, so I can get, because I got as much music in, it's 2 James Bond tracks tonight, but by Wednesday I can get more. I was really going for it, and I've got something really amazing that will take 3 days for the intro, but I think it's like amazing. Oh, Dee, hello everyone. You expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Put anything you want me to say in brackets and I will try and do it. If you've got any like James Bond girl quotes or anything like that. I was looking up, because I love Diana Rigg, and I was looking up, I wanted to get a picture of her for tonight, but I couldn't get a good one on Bond that was out of copyright. Thank you, Linda, thank you, Steve, thank you, everyone's tipping. Bond girl, I went for it, but the hair was bigger. So it was big and it's kind of flopped down. So I think I'm going to need more hairspray and more pins for that. But it's time. There's time if we do a second one on Wednesday. So away from the Bond theme now. My name is Pussy Galore. I love Dame Diana Rigg. She's amazing. Away from the Bond theme quickly, I'm going to go to... this was requested by Linda. This is... I'm heavily promoting this at the moment. This is my new track. Sawillo. Sawillo is the 16th rune, and it's the rune of sun. I composed this track. If you're new to the concerts, at the end of summer, the video and the artwork for the track was on the final day of hot sunshine we had in the UK. And also it means to bring life, to bring light. Everything comes in circles. It's a warming, comforting pagan rune. And so, yeah, it's very, very good in these times. Honor Blackman, Pussy Galore. That's what happened. Yes, Ursha Andrews, first bongo. Was she? I did not know. I don't know all the facts. I'm sorry. Oh, there's one at the beginning too. Oh, Daniel knows all. He's very good at this. But I'll play Sawillo while you chat amongst yourself. And feel free to Google any quotes you want me to say, because I'm really loving this Bond girl kind of thing today. I think I may wear 60s makeup more often going out. And have a filter to make me look quite brown. was so willow. Let me look at some of these comments. Are you enjoying our trip on the boat? Has everyone got a drink? Talking of drinks, boy, I need my martini.
Shaken, not stirred.
Thank you, boy. Just right. Got some more comments. I'm gonna. Adele did the theme tune. Yes, we got Adele's tune later on. Moonraker, take me. Oh my God, we're really, take me around the world one more time, Jane. I'll do that one. Okay. Wait. Where is it gone? Oh yeah. Take me around the world, Jane. No, wait. This is why I'm not an actress. I can't learn my lines. Take me around the world one more time, James. Take me around the world one more time, James. Yes, I do. No. Actually, the boy actually has a cocktail shaker to do this. So my martini is shaken, not stirred. Could you, boy, bring it in, boy? More. There we go. The boy's always behind the violin. Boy. James went into space, did he? I love all the gadgets he had. Me too. Yeah, I need to get those. For what gadgets can I quickly get for the in lockdown for the Wednesday concert? Thank you for the tip, Linda, as well. It was shaking.
Pair of shoes.
Pardon?
Got an old pair of shoes.
What, to make like?
We could put a knife in the bottom of it and then.
Maybe I could like get an old violin. I've got quite a lot of old violins. Maybe I could like fasten some sort of thing so knives flick out of it or something. We've got a load of old violins.
What's that one in the black case there? The old instrument.
Oh, that's a very expensive one. Though.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the.
Oh, that's a viol.
The viol doesn't have the pointy thing at the bottom.
Oh yeah, the point, yes, of a cello. My favourite movie star is Sean Connery. Is The Name of the Rose. I haven't seen that one either. I need to get onto my Sean Connery. You get more water in your drink when you shake it than when you stir. Yes, because the ice cubes. Unless you're not using ice cubes, I suppose. Good boy. Diane said good boy. Thank you. So again, just steering. I don't know how I don't know it. I just don't know it, Lassie. So, see, when you wrote Jane Seymour earlier on, I was like, oh yes, like one of the wives. I remember Jane Seymour, and I remember Jane Seymour because she has the same name as Henry VIII's wife. Yes. Aston Martin, yes. Well, I did drive to our boat today on Aston Martin. How did you all get here to our boat ride around? I'm going to say Caribbean. How did you all get here? I came by Aston Martin, and the boat picked me up offshore. It was very nice. It was a right-hand drive because James Bond likes a right-hand drive. I know that because he's British, so it wasn't hard. I need to watch Name of the Rose, but I'm going to do a few non-Bond tracks now. Underwater, when we were deciding where we were today, someone told me to do the underwater car. I was like, well, clearly we're not on an underwater car in this video. Played the piano, they wanted to start a new human race in the space station. Well, that sounds like Daniel. Daniel should, you should do one as a Bond baddie. Yes, I saw the Lotus, but I just thought in this video I've got here, the one that we're watching right now, how would that fit in? I mean, how could I possibly be playing a violin on would clearly be inside the car, wouldn't we? It just wouldn't make sense, the video I've got up for me. So it couldn't be a Lotus, it had to be one of the other boats.
Just enjoy the concert, don't overthink it.
He was evil, just like you. Private, I flew, obviously, as we all know, I fly private all the time. Absolutely, so you flew, nice. Was it a water plane? The race one. So, a few non-Bond films, just for anyone out there. I mean, most of you knew it was a Bond concert, so hopefully, but just for those of you that don't enjoy Bond so much, I've got a few other tracks going on as well. So this is Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. There's a new pop star, Lady Cooper, and this is Shallow. When doing a gem. Me and Gemma, I think, share this in common. Looking at comments. I'm gonna go to the other screen next time I play, so I can only see myself in front of the waves. Because I'm using OBS, I can't see both screens at once. Thank you so much, Gemma. Thank you. I love that film too. Indiana Jones. Sean was brilliant in Indiana Jones, and I think so was a League of Gentlemen. I love the film League of Gentlemen. I can't believe they didn't make a sequel because they set it up for a sequel. If I'm missing any comments, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best to get back to them all. What happens is a little bit pops up at the bottom saying there are new messages below, and it's hard to move the mouse around. I was listening for a sort of smoking. I'm guessing you're doing dinner at the same time. My dad loves that one. Jaws, Richard Kill. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. Not too much. Yes, I was going to talk about the reverb actually. So, violins are funny things. Daniel's performed with me as a violinist, another violinist as well, quite a bit. And they, in a dry room, so recording studios are a dry room, and they are the worst sound for violins. The reason they like it dry is because then you can add any reverb you want afterwards. But we want to continuously make these shows bigger and better and bigger and better. And I was saying I really would love some reverb. So Tech Crew, the boy, has been looking and got me a kind of a plug-in reverb that we can change it depending on what your big like concert hall. So this is just a light one. But violins without reverb are quite dry, and it's not the best sound you can get. The best place to ever hear a violin is in a church. They sound absolutely wonderful in there. Christopher Lee with 3 nipples. What? How did this?
James Bond.
Okay. Did he have 3 nipples? Hello, Soraya. Oh really? Sean Connery retired after League of Gentlemen was really badly reviewed, and I think it was really, really unfair because that was a really good film. And I've got a bit of obsession with Oscar Wilde, and they had Dorian Gray in it. So Dorian Gray was a superhero, which I thought was mad and really enjoyed. So I loved League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and I can't believe it. But if you look how much money it made a lot of money. It just took time. And I suppose studios want money back straight away. Yeah, I think it's a great film. I think it's really great. It's got them all in there, hasn't it? It's really wonderful. I watched it a lot at Christmas. Okay, on to the second. There's 2 Bond tracks of the night. This is the second one. And this is... I've got to find it. I know where it is. I just don't want to say too early because then so I've got to find it and then I'll tell you. This is Adele's Skyfall. I think I've only ever played this on stage once throughout the whole of this year. Are we ready? Bells on repeat. I hope you enjoyed it. Hi. Did Lassie come in halfway through that? Not Lassie, Kenneth. Hey, to be properly approved. I'm going back through comments. Linda Bond, Toronto. It's best not to work our way back. What are you supposed to do while playing? What I did was, Lassie, when it was the rest, I went back to your screen and read your comments a little bit. Thank you for the tip, Linda. Thank you, Kenneth. Shirley Eaton. Yes. Covered in gold. That was iconic. But didn't she had actual problems, I think, on the set of that because encore. She had problems on the set of that because she was feeling really ill because her skin wasn't. They had to leave squares of her or something without paint on. Thank you, Lee. How are you? You're very quiet tonight. I'm going backwards. Love Skyfall. It is such an amazing. It's really epic. How dare they kill Judi Dench? I know. It's not like she's Sean Bean and dies in everything. Hi, Soraya. Hi, thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Soraya, for the tips. Thank you, everyone, for coming. As I say, I try to get as much as what you want into the shows, but sometimes it can take a while. So this Bond, I thought I could do it, and I got as much as I could into the show for this week. I always want to change things up. I always want new locations, new music, but obviously it's hard to do everything at once. So when you tell me your music, the further in advance you can go, the better. When you tell me a theme you'd like, the further in advance you can go is great, because it's hard if you tell me like half an hour before a concert, especially if it's something I've never played before. Thank you, Miss K. I hope you have all enjoyed. It has been a tense week in many countries in the world. Lockdown here, elections in the States. Hopefully we can all just switch off, and I've been going to places that aren't too heavily populated at the moment. So it's a chance to wind down. Steph, yeah. So I think I'll do another James Bond one on Wednesday with more James Bond music. Baroque, yes, I haven't done a Baroque one for ages, and I could do it in a castle. Please write it on like the classical concerts in advance, and then I can look through the comments and go, oh yeah, I could do that one for that day. I'll be doing another James Bond one on Wednesday, and I have a plan. The thing I wanted to do for this concert takes 3 days to complete. Can't tell you what it is, but there'll be a big surprise on Wednesday with more Bond music as well. Hannah for President, yes. No, with Megan, I'd be sitting like a Bond baddie, wouldn't I? Like, I wouldn't be good. It would go to my head. I'd be terrible. I'd be like, I'd go in thinking I could change the world and, make it a better place, like the Michael Jackson song. And after about a month, I'd just be like, boy. Talking of which, I would like another martini, boy. So we are almost out of time. I would like to say there's some other musicians on here. There's Daniel. Thank you, boy.
She beats me.
There's Daniel Roberts, as many of you know, and there's also Gemma Turner, who's recently joined stageit. So please give them a follow. You'll see them in the comments. And the shows regularly. Gemma's is every Friday. Daniel's is, I don't think there's a set pattern, but regular. Daniel's last concert in the UK is on Monday, actually. So that might be worth going to. But feel free also to screenshot or screen grab, record little aspects of the show and share that on social media, and I'm completely happy with that, as long as you don't share the whole show. That's okay, Gemma. If I was Queen Regent, that would be my name for president, then I wouldn't be taxed, would I? Because I'd be making the rules. Live and let die, that would be a good one, yes. You've just ruined it, Daniel. You've ruined the surprise. No different laugh. So I'm just going to, for the final game, I really want to do the Bond theme. And Kenneth, I think you missed my opening sequence, so hang on, even when I go off screen, hang on, because Share the weirdest picture always. Yes, I always like the weird pictures. That's a good one. Now, please try and make them pretty if possible. With sweetness. Yeah, but once you got me in power, that would change, Miss Kay. Power changes everyone. Have we not watched Lord of the Rings? There's a moral to that story.
I was tech boy, now I'm just a boy.
You be tech crew like on Sunday. You're just the boy for the last couple of shows. He's complaining. Okay, so James Bond theme once more. The original. This is from Dr. No. It does. Thank you. Mr. Bond. Actually, I should do it on my boat, shouldn't I? I love this background. Even going back, just like, wow. And I also like the filter I use because I look tanned. As my summer tan is gone now. So this, I put like a filter on to make it look like it was nighttime, but it's made me look quite tan. So that's good. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. It's not the topic of the movie. I don't think our queen pays taxes, but she also owns a boatload of land that government rents cheap. Yeah, our queen does pay taxes on her private businesses. So nothing that's owned by the crown pays taxes, but that's actually owned by the people. So Buckingham Palace doesn't pay taxes, but that's actually owned by the country, not the queen. But her private residence and the land she has wind farms on there, grows a lot. There's a lot of farming going on, and she has to pay tax on all private business, but all her royal stuff doesn't. And I will see you all on Sunday. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know where we're going, but I know it's a pure classical one on Sunday. And I am running out of time, so stay tuned for the final message. Oh, Mr. Bond, we did have a good time.